Hello fellow cyclists, this is a review of the Hornit DB140 V2 Cycle Horn. This is advertised as louder than any of its competitors and the loudest cycle horn in the world, and it is the equivalent of a jet engine. This product has two horn sounds. One is a piercing whistle, which I favour, and there's a little button at the back that if you press it you get a different sort of car horn sound. Both are very loud, as you can see from my windscreen. I use the first of these two and it certainly gets people's attention. To give some context to this review, I use my bicycle to commute to work every day. This is a 9-mile cycle each way from Putney, southwest London, into central London by St Paul's Cathedral. I've been doing this for over 10 years now. In August 2017, I published a compilation video on YouTube of the various near misses I'd experienced while cycling to London. Many of these were where pedestrians had walked out in front of myself or other cyclists. My solution to this was to shout to the pedestrians to make them aware of my presence, as often they hadn't noticed me. I had not used a traditional cycle bell, as this involves taking one hand off of the brakes to ring the bell. At the point you need to ring the bell is usually the same point you need maximum braking capacity. I received many comments on that video objecting to the shouting. I wear this large pollution mask while cycling, and it muffles my voice, so you have to shout quite loud to be heard through it. And that often comes across as aggressive, so I had wondered if there was a better way. One of the commenters on my video recommended this Hornit DB140 V2 Cycle Horn made by Bullet Ventures. I ordered this off Amazon, received it on November 25th, 2017, and I've been using it ever since. At £23.15, it seemed a good value item and I wanted to try it out. The key feature advertised on this product is the volume. It is very, very loud. It hurts your ears when you use it. For me, the key feature is this button here, which enables me to place this anywhere on the handlebars for easy access, even whilst braking. I cycle with two fingers on the brakes at all times, as I often find I need to react and stop quickly on my cycle. I have found the perfect position for this button, which is on the left hood of the brake lever. With the horn button placed here, I can depress it with my thumb whilst braking, so I can toot the horn and slow down at the same time, which is exactly what I wanted, and I no longer have to shout to make people aware of my presence. The product is not perfect, as you'll notice from the duct tape on my bike. The rubber clasp will fit around most cycle handlebars. I can clip the unit around my brake hood, but then it interferes with the movement of the brake lever. This is not ideal. I'm not sure this is the fault of the product. The rubber clasp is very stretchy and would fit around most cycle handlebars. I've just picked an awkward place to put it. However, if the developers could make a solution for this, that would be great. My interim solution to this is to use duct tape to put the button exactly where I want it. Unfortunately, I only had silver duct tape when I first put this in place, so now I'm going to replace this with black duct tape so that the button blends in with the handlebar. I have attached the product onto the left brake hood. This is the brake lever for the rear brakes. When you're braking a bike, the bulk of your braking performance comes from the front brake. I chose to put it on the rear brake just as a precaution in case it did interfere with my braking. However, so far this has not been a problem. The unit is very easy to attach. The wire, while it's not huge, is plenty long enough, and the actual horn unit itself attaches just like any other bike light, which is again with a rubber clasp that you pop around the handlebar. This is very stretchy, as you can see. Before buying this product, I read some reviews online. Some of the problems people have experienced with this were with the wire fraying from the movement of the bicycle and with water leakage during wet weather. My solutions to these problems were, firstly, with respect to the wire, I zip tied it into place. That should stop any movement whilst I'm cycling. And as a precaution against any water leakage, I just use normal sellotape along the joins of the unit once I put the batteries in, just to give it an extra layer of protection. One thing I would advise if you do this is to have the tape flush to the unit. I had small bubbles which collected condensation, which was not ideal. In the last month, this unit has experienced some very wet weather in London. I've had no problems at all. The unit takes two AAA batteries, which fit in the bottom here. The advertised life is 6 to 12 months. And certainly in the month I've using it, the horn is every bit as loud as it was on day one. It's a very long battery life, but I guess you actually only use the horn for maybe a second or two every ride. Now that I've covered the practicalities, I'll tell you how I found it on the road. Firstly, I'm not having to shout at pedestrians anymore, and that's a big win. At the point of filming this video, it's winter in London, so I'm wearing my thick winter cycle gloves. These significantly reduce my dexterity, but despite that, I've had no problems at all using the horn. The reaction of pedestrians has been very good. They can certainly hear the horn through the rush hour noise of London, and they seem to react well to it. An additional benefit I've noticed with the horn above shouting is that you can use it preemptively. If you see somebody about to step out and ring the horn, they tend to stop. When I shouted, this didn't always happen, or happened much less frequently. I feel this is because people associate the noise of the horn as coming from a road vehicle, be it a cycle, a car, or bike, whereas shouting could be coming from another pedestrian, for example. So this has certainly helped. With this gentleman, it worked almost too well, as he stopped like a rabbit in the headlights when I rang the horn, and I nearly cycled into him. In hindsight, I probably could have avoided using the horn, as he was moving quick enough that I could have passed behind him. There are some examples of people who remain oblivious, like this lady. She didn't hear the horn at all, and I suspect she was wearing headphones, so this was not a fault of the product. So even with the horn, you still have to take care. In conclusion, I really like this product. It was affordable, it was very quick to install, and it does exactly what it said on the tin. I can now use the horn and brake at the same time. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any ideas or questions, please leave them in the comments. Have a great day and safe cycling. Bye.